Hello and welcome to another video. Something a bit different from the recent fell racing videos I've been doing. Tomorrow I'm going to be taking on a flat 10-mile road race, the York 10. I tend to favour the hillier fell races, but I still like to mix up my training and do lots of speed work. But due to doing one of the fell races, I never actually get to test how much improvement I'm making. So I'm fascinated to see tomorrow whether I can set a PB on a 10-mile course or a 10k as part of that, even though that's not specifically what I've been training for recently. So I'm fascinated to see how it goes, and I'll be bringing you along and seeing how I get on.
So I'm here for the York 10-mile even splits, and parking's been interesting. Barely made it off the main road and cars have been backed up for, I don't know, a mile or so. But I've dropped my car off, gone to catch my number, and now back to the car to drop everything off before going back. So that will be my 3-mile warm-up done, going to and from the car. Anyway, it's nice conditions, so here's to a good race.
Been some delays getting into the car park. We understand that the final traffic is now moving into the car park. We may delay the start of the 10 mile by
Have a good race.
Same to you, mate.
I feel like part of the reason you do have people is so you keep in the middle, like a little bit of space and don't get burned.
The evensplits Vale of York 10 is a flat 10-mile road race setting off from Rough Fairfield just outside York and takes place on closed roads. I was using this as a target run to target a PB across both the 10-mile and 10k distances. My previous 10-mile PB was an hour and 6 minutes, while my 10k PB was bang on 40 minutes. Both were set at my only other 10-mile road race last year, which was the hilly Guy Fawkes. But after a long run the previous weekend in the lakes, I didn't actually know what my legs had in them, and I had no idea how to pace this. I'm not used to running a consistent pace on the flats, or pushing it for this amount of time.
The Alphas.
Vapors. Have you got one?
Vapors. Can't wear Alphas.
I was able to run with another strider for the first 4 or 5 kilometres before finding my own pace and pushing on a bit.
Thank you. Morning. Cheers, guys.
Although I hadn't been sure when setting off how I'd fare, after the first 5k I was fairly sure that I'd be able to sustain the pace I'd started off at and would be well on for a PB time. Other than someone hovering just behind me for a bit, I pretty much found myself in no man's land. I kept going at a reasonable pace and was relatively consistent with my splits. However, if I'd found myself in a group who were pushing it a bit more, I think I had it in me to give a bit more.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
With about 5k to go, I'd managed to shake the person on my shoulder
Cheers, guys.
and starting to catch up and told others. Although I was only racing this against myself, it's a nice little boost to be overtaking people. For the final 5k, I was able to pick up the pace a bit. It felt like I had a strong finish in me. I don't know if this means I didn't go hard enough from the start or it paced the race well.
That's it, I've finished. Fairly sure I've put a significant dint in my 10 mile and 10k PBs. I actually enjoyed that much more than I thought I would. Just head down and run and keep to a pace, but harder to work out what that pace should be. I'm not used to running that distance on flat roads, but yeah, it was good fun. Just got a mile jog back to the car now and then home. But yeah, successful day out.